Every time you buy something imported, oil, clothes, or your favorite phone, chances are it was paid for in US dollars. But why? Why does the money of one country control trade across the entire planet? Globe showing Europe-Africa after World War II, the global economy was in chaos. To fix it, countries agreed to use the dollar as the world's main trading currency, backed by US gold reserves. That trust made it the foundation of global finance. Over time, nations began to price everything from oil to coffee in dollars. Even if two countries never trade with America, they still use its currency. One nation's money became the world's heartbeat. The dollar became powerful because people trust it. The US economy is massive, its financial system is stable, and its government rarely defaults. That's why central banks around the world hold US dollars as reserves, backup cash for emergencies. When global markets panic, investors rush toward the dollar because it's considered safe. This constant demand keeps the dollar strong, even when the US owes trillions. Other countries must earn or borrow dollars just to trade, giving America enormous influence. It's not magic. It's trust and habit built over decades. Here's where the real power shows. Almost all global trade, oil, metals, shipping is priced in dollars. That means every country needs dollars to buy essential goods. If the US raises interest rates, borrowing costs in other nations rise too. Developing countries often borrow in dollars, so when the dollar strengthens, their debt becomes harder to repay. Meanwhile, American companies benefit from cheaper imports. The dollar acts like the world's financial remote control, influencing trade, inflation, and investment across continents. Even without leaving Washington, the dollar's dominance gives the US a huge advantage. It can borrow cheaply and print money to fund spending. But for other countries, that power can hurt. When the dollar strengthens, their currencies weaken, imports get expensive, and debts grow. It also allows the US to use sanctions, cutting nations off from the global system if they disobey. That's why some countries are now trying to trade in their own currencies or build new systems to avoid dollar control. But replacing trust built over 80 years isn't easy. The dollar's grip is deep. Will the US dollar rule forever? Probably not, but change takes time. As global trade shifts toward Asia and new digital currencies rise, countries are slowly diversifying. Still, the dollar remains the world's most trusted and liquid currency. To replace it, another system would need equal stability, transparency, and trust, something few nations can offer right now. The next era of money might mix digital tokens, regional currencies, and the dollar itself. The world may one day share the milk bowl, but for now, the dollar is still the top cat.